And we are live. What's going on, art through this and change makers? This is another episode of Art for Change podcast. And I am your host, Mr. Sapiosexual, and my co-host in the building.
You already know it's your boy BU, because that's all you gotta do is be you.
That's right, that's right. And we got Lady Alva in the building tonight. How you doing, Lady Alva?
Yes, y'all. Lady Alva is here, and I'm well. How y'all doing?
Bless. Thank you for asking. Can't complain.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's
yes.
been good.
Good.
We got Art for Change new mascot in the building. Mr. Sir Hissalot on the microphone. You know what I'm
He
saying?
ain't got too
It's
much
a
to
lot.
say. He ain't got too much to say. Just
He ain't got too much to say, you know what I'm saying? He just make his grand appearance about chilling, you know what I'm saying? Hey, look, he's so still. The people gonna think he not real, you know what I'm saying?
bro, I didn't even know he was there. Like for real. Like until you said it. Like I didn't know. For real.
I don't know what he fixated on, but he is fixated on something.
Mm-hmm.
Let me show y'all
He
he
might
real.
He might be looking at the screen, like, what's going on here?
Yeah, he might actually be trying to go into shit. I can't see. His eyes look a little cloudy, and that's pretty like a clear sign. His skin is looking a little cloudy too. So I'm probably going to put his ass up and let him be for a while because you're not supposed to bother him when they go in the shed. But he just ate, and he hasn't bothered him for 2 days, and see that he's still small. And they said that you want to handle them daily until they get a little older, so they get used to being handled. So I haven't bothered them since I fed them. You know what I mean? And so tonight, before I got on the show, being that we do get on the show late, they are nocturnal animals. I was like, I'm gonna bother him for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what he fixated on right now, but you know what I'm saying? He sees something, smells something, but yeah.
All right. So you say he just ate? He just ate today, or when did
No,
he
no, no,
just
no,
eat
no. So it was 48. I have to give him 48 hours before you can mess with him. So he ate on Thursday.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And it's just like anything. They eat once a week right now because he's a juvenile. When he get older, he'll eat every 2 weeks, and he'll get a larger meal. So he has to stretch it out. Right now, he gets such a small meal that he gets fed every week, but one time a week. So I mean, and right now his meal is not as expensive. So right now, I mean, that little mouse was like $4 or $5
for one mouse.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's expensive.
You
How
think
big?
so?
How well?
You think
Yeah.
that's expensive?
No.
He only eats for one time a week. Your kids eat more than that.
That's true. That's true. No, that's true. That's true. That's
you
true.
talk about look 4 times what? Okay, it's 4 weeks in a month. So 4 times 5, $20. You can feed them all month.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
It's not bad.
Do that.
It's not
That's
bad.
not at all. That's not.
That's
How
not
big
bad.
is the mouse?
So they want him to be as wide as the thickest part of his body. Right now, I'm feeding him what they call the hopper mouses. They're not too big, but I'm not going to lie. It was a lot bigger than his head is, and it was like National Geographic watching him open up to swallow the mouse. Like it was like oh shit.
Yeah, it was National Geographic live for you.
live for me. And see, in the first time that I tried to feed him, I overheated the meal, and it burst open. And when I tried to give it to him, he didn't. He ate. He tried to eat it, then he regurgitated it. So, and they say that when you first get them, they can take up to a month before they get comfortable enough to eat. And I had only had them less than a week at this time. I had got them the Saturday before, and the following Thursday was his feeding schedule. So I was trying to feed him on his feeding schedule. Right now, he just opened up his mouth to yawn his little self. I was like, so I tried to feed him on his feeding schedule, but I was still learning on how to fucking prep the frozen dish. I put it in boiling hot water, not boiling hot water, but piping hot water from the microwave, where I had put the water in the microwave for 5 minutes, let it get real hot, and let the little mouse dissolve inside the packet, inside the bowl. Right. But I found out that you were just supposed to, as hot as your spigot can get it or faucet could get it, that's hot enough. Let it soak for like 10 minutes and then serve it to the mouse. Serve it to the mouse, Lord Jesus. Then serve it to the snake and he'll be able to receive it. I think I had it maybe either too hot or also when I got it too hot and it burst open, that's not their normal way of eating it. Their prey, because they swallow things whole.
Okay. So is it like is it like what do you call it? Dried out, dehydrated? The mouse?
No, it's not dehydrated. No? It's just frozen. And you don't want to serve it too moist whenever you are serving it. So I dried it out with a blow dryer, like a hair dryer. And I dried, after I soaked the mouse inside the water, I took it out the package. The second time I served it to him, I took it out the packet. The first time I left it inside the packet and tried to like defrost it in the packet. But the whole little mouse body heat has to be a certain heat. So this time I was like, well, let me just take it out, put the whole damn mouse, submerge it in the warm water and let it sit. I did it that way this time and took it out and then blow dried it. And I see his head already licking up when I was blow drying it. So I'm thinking, saying he already was getting the smells from me heating up the mouse with the blow dryer. And when I seen the hairs of the mouse, seemed to appear to be dry because they were just blowing, I was like, okay. I done dried them off from being soaked in the water. I served it to Buddy. I put them in a separate container where they say don't do. So that's what I did, but I'm going to not do it. The next time I'm going to serve him inside his terrarium because it could risk them regurgitating because after they eat, you're not supposed to bother them for 48 hours.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah.
So do you see when he took the mouse in, you saw it go through his body? Like we see in National Geographic.
So when I watched, the first time, which also could be a reason why he regurgitated, the first time I wanted this, he definitely finna go in the shed. The first time I watched him, I watched and I tried to capture every moment, and I was kind of like hovering over him, and I kept watching him watch me. So I kind of probably made him nervous, and he felt almost like threatened. So that may be why he regurgitated his meal so that he can be able to defend himself if necessary. So this time because I got advice from people online. And so one of the people online was like, hey, just drop the meal into his container because he's small right now. Don't worry about him trying to strike it. Just drop the meal into his container and walk away. So this time I put him in a separate container away from his enclosure because I was told that a myth got debunked, but I was told that if you feed them in their enclosure, when they open up, they may try to strike thinking that it's feeding time. So that's why I had put them in a separate enclosure until I found out that that's probably not a good idea as well. Being naive, just trying to find out the best solutions for them. But so now I know that warming up his meal, prepping it the right way, and serving it to him and walking away and letting him do his thing. The first time I watched him strike it, and it was fascinated. Yeah, and I think that's why I wanted to sit and watch. Next time I think I'll just set a camera up or something like that.
Yeah, I was going to ask you that. Did you film it?
No,
so when they strike, see, when you say strike, I'm thinking like the venomous snakes and striking. So how does a python strike? Because there's no venom, right?
There's no venom, but they still, they still strike at you to latch on. Yeah, it's still the same. It's still mimicking the same behavior. Except when they strike, they coil and wrap up their prey to suck. To squeeze the life out of it before swallowing it whole. Yes, whereas a venomous snake will bite their prey and just stalk it until their venom hits their body, and then they swallow the prey whole because the prey is now dead. So venomous snakes. Go ahead.
So the prey, that you're giving Sir Hiss-a-Lot
Yeah.
is dead. So is he coiling around the dead mouse?
He does coil it. He does coil it. When he bit it, he coiled it as if it was alive and prey.
Okay.
Yes. And that's what, and because he's so chill, and I haven't seen him even strike at me yet, which, you know what I'm saying, God forbid I don't want him to. I'm glad that he has it, that he's been so chill with me. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure I'm going to get it one day. You know what I mean? But right now he's been so chill with me that I haven't had the luxury of seeing him strike at me. So when I see him strike the damn mouse, it was like I haven't seen the behavior of him yet. And so it just quickly reminded me, like, yeah, he's a snake. He's a fucking snake. And he does have his snake instincts whenever it's time to feed. But it also teaches, but also this animal is a docile species of reptile. So this particular species is known for their chill demeanor. You know what I mean? That's why this is a good beginner snake if you don't have no experience with reptiles. When you go into other snakes, it can get a little more challenging. The bigger snakes as well can get a little challenging. See, he's just one of the smallest of his species because he's a python, but he's the smaller of the pythons because ball pythons only get to ball pythons only get to like 6 foot and max, and that's the females. My baby. So majestic. I love it.
All right, Phoenix person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, so speaking of feeding, so feeding time, you thaw it out, you do all this stuff. So do you like carry the mouse like this, like by the tail, like dangle it, like, because that's what I'm gonna do. I ain't gonna lie to you, like dangle it. Like,
so of course, I've seen all the fucking videos of them feeding time and shit.
Yeah,
they just was waving the mouse over the fucking snake and shit. So of course, my ass try to mimic that behavior, but those videos are probably from people who done trained their snake to strike like that.
okay.
I put that mouse in front of him. His ass moved his head back, like, "What the fuck is you doing, nigga? Watch the fuck out." You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he did. Like, you know what I mean? So when I set it down, he slithered around the little container I put him in, and like he crept up on me, and then he like stuck his head back slightly, and like the way that he normally sits with his head kind of curled, he kind of sits in the S. If I pick him up right now, he will kind of go in the S mode. And from a person who is not as educated, you're going to automatically think, oh, he's in the striking position. He's finna bite you, you know? But that's just his way of holding his head up. I had to learn that from the pet store guy. But when he went to go actually strike the damn mouse, he didn't give no fucking sign. Like, he was slithering, and I learned because I was always told that they had to be curled up into the S position to strike. His ass was not curled up. He was slithering flat on his stomach. He did this just a little bit, and I was like, and curl that motherfucker. I was like, oh shit. But I was like a fucking baby kid filled with glee because it meant that he was comfortable enough to eat. That's a huge thing because they go on hunger strikes, and when you move them from one habitat to another habitat, a lot of times it can take a while for them to want to eat.
To adjust.
Yes. So for him to naturally do that and just naturally eat the first time, he tried to bite the first time I fed him. So for him to eat the second time that I actually, got his meal right, oh man, I was fucking elated. I was elated. I was.
Be you, the light and the serpent.
Hey, that's what it is. That's what it is.
Hey, and if you know anything, God gave us dominion over everything.
Amen. He did.
You gotta give us a meal on everything. If you know the story about Noah's Ark, he had to get 2 of everything.
Yeah. I see you drinking. So what is that for do they have a water base in the tank, or how does that work with drinking?
He has a water bowl just like any
like a dog. Yeah.
Oh, it's
he has a water,
actual bowl? Oh, really? So he puts his
Well,
little head in there, and
know,
you see how does he drink? Is he lapping it with his tongue?
You know what? To be honest, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I have not seen.
You never seen him drink.
I've never seen him touch the fucking water.
I know. I've never seen Snake.
I've never seen him in his bowl, but he has.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
The nigga still alive.
And I put bottled water in there. I don't use
like tap water.
Tap water. Yeah, he has to mix his soil every day so the humidity stays right. It has to get real damp too, because its humidity has to stay in between like 50 and 70, 75. 85 when they're going into their shed. It has to be pretty moist to help them go ahead and get their shed going. And my buddy looked like that's where he's going into, because he's looking very like pale. I don't know how to explain it. I guess I know how vivid he was when I bought him. Mm-hmm. And I'm learning.
I've seen it before, Mr. On a reptile with my daughter. She had a turtle, a red tail or something like that turtle. Michelangelo, she named him over COVID, but then he died because during COVID, where I was living, something happened with the boiler during that season of COVID. But the world wasn't shut down anymore, like strictly. But something happened with the boiler. She wasn't home. She was at work. I wasn't home, and it was no heat, dead in the winter. So the time that it took for them to fix that, my landlord, the issue, Michelangelo got too cold and died. Yeah. So that was kind of sad. But anyway, look, I still have Michelangelo. I kept him. He's in a little square glass thing with some pebbles, and he's still whole. He didn't fossilize and crystallize or anything. But during the shedding process, I learned that I would look at him, because I got her a little tank and stuff for him. And he would get like you're saying, pale or like grayish. The shell wasn't so vibrant. It would be like kind of, you starts to get pale and grayish, and that's the shedding that they're doing when that happens, because that all is going to lift off. Yeah. That's what I know on that level. Oh, we can't hear you, mister.
I said, you are absolutely correct. I said, I can't wait till he come out of this shit, because I know as soon as they come out, like their scales is like more vibrant.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, that
go ahead.
Breeding wise, because that's an exotic pet right there.
Mm-hmm.
So I see you smiling. Yeah.
He gonna breed. That means he's gonna breed.
How does that work, though?
So I've been doing my research, and with the research on it, the female has to be a certain weight. Typically, it takes about 3 years for them to get to that weight. It could be longer based on how your feeding schedule goes. So I imagine the man has to be somewhere like that too, in a position to receive the woman. It's just like dogs. You will put them in together, they will lock. And when you see the snakes lock, that's kind of like an indicator, just like dogs, that the main process has been done. For the women, they lay about 6 to 12 eggs. I think it takes like 6 weeks, 9 weeks, something like that. It's not long for to go through their process to be ready. It's not long. So yeah, and once they get to that size, when they're able to lay eggs and mate, they can do that every year naturally without causing harm to them. Unlike dogs, where 2 litters is probably all you want to give. All you want to do to your dog.
Okay, now you got to answer this. They lock like dogs.
I was about to ask that.
I was saying,
where's the snake penis at?
Is one on its back and the other one is on top? What's going on? What are you talking about?
Where is the snake penis?
Exactly.
Well, for reptiles, they coil up with each other.
Oh.
But he has a penis towards his tail, and she has a entrance towards her tail.
Oh.
Yeah. And when they coil up together, that's when they do what they do.
Oh wow!
I want to see the snake penis. Hey, wait, hey,
you gotta document all this stuff. So.
It's a way that you can probe your snake to see what sex it is, but it's not. If you don't know what you're doing, it's not recommended to do it because it can be harmful for your snake.
Yeah.
So if you really want to know
something, if you don't do what could be harmful?
It's a way that you could probe to find out the sex towards the tail.
Oh.
But it's not recommended to do it because it can be harmful to the animal if you don't do it correctly. So if you really want to know, the best way to go is to go to a vet where they can do it the right way and tell you what the sex is for your snake. But yeah, a male snake has a male genitalia and a female snake has a female genitalia.
Now, with how many could the female birth? How many come out of one egg, or how many eggs?
Well, 6 to 12 per is it. Well, in snake world, it's called clutches. They don't have litters; they have clutches. So and for ball python exclusively, because when you talk about Burmese, they have hundreds of babies. We talk about anacondas, they have hundreds of babies, and anacondas have her babies naturally, believe it or not. Only one of the snakes that do. Yeah. But they have like 30 to 40 snakes when you talk about Burmese and stuff like that. But when you talk about ball pythons, 6 to 12 is your average. If you get more than 12, yes, ma'am, in a clutch. If you get more than 12, that was a very good clutch. And these reptiles get pricey. See, I have what they call a morph because he's not a normal color for a ball python. So because he's not a normal color for a ball python, he's what you call a morph. He's a banana morph. Now he's a banana morph mixed with something else, and I can never remember the second name of his morph. But he has like a sand color, like a sand earth color, and then it's like a cream, and then it's like a cream on top. Yeah,
I can see some of that. Yeah, I probably can't see it as vivid as you can, but I can see what you're saying. I see
with the light. You can't. He's not doing them no justice right now. But I do have pictures, and I'll send it to you in the chat.
Yeah, it looks pretty. So, do they miss it during their sexual encounters? Sometimes do they miss it to make babies?
That's a good question. I would imagine
like humans.
I would imagine just like humans, you know what I mean? Sometimes they probably lock and she doesn't get pregnant. You just have to wait it out. A good indication is she'll go on like a feed and strike. Where she won't eat. You know what I'm saying? And she'll stall herself out for her babies.
Okay. And then do they do a mating call or something? Like, because a lot of animals, they have their mating signals and calls or whatever. And I know with cats and I think with dogs, but the female won't allow for the male to get her unless she's in her season of what they call like cats in heat. Right.
Now, I believe it's something similar. I believe they go into like a type of heat, if you will, during a certain season whenever a woman is ready to be able to mate for the snakes. And I believe that like most animals, that they probably give off a type of pheromone
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Now
So
I'm not gonna lie because I am brand new to this. I really got into this because a good friend of mine, shouts out Isa. Um, he has several snakes, and he's always telling me about them and stuff like that, and he just had me fascinated in them. And then I started doing my own little research on them. Jumped on Morph Market. If you like reptiles, I advise you to jump on Morph Market. I jumped on Morph Market, and then I went on there and found out how much money people are paying these snakes for.
mm-hmm.
And I was like, you know what? I know plenty guys in the hood that sell you a dog. I don't know now one guy that can sell you a snake.
Snake.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've watched a documentary like that. It's big business, but that's what that like I was saying previously to you guys, the documentary on a couple who had like snake farms, and that's what they were doing. You know, they would be trading, selling snakes and different ones, exotic and all of that. But yeah, I think it was his wife that wound up killing him with the snakes, set him up.
Hold
Set
up,
him
she
up.
put the snakes in the bed or something? Or
Now you said wound up killing them with the snakes. Were they snakes?
Yeah. I can't quite remember exactly, but it's a documentary. You might be able to find it up on YouTube or one of the
It must
streaming.
have been poisonous snakes.
Yeah,
Must have been some poisonous snakes she had in there.
Mm-hmm.
And he crazy keeping poison.
And some of the business is corrupt though. It's from what I remember, like those documents I've watched, it's illegal or not legal everywhere. Yeah, so
with that being said, listen, your snake, as of now, have you fell asleep with it in your bed?
I have not fell asleep with him in my bed.
Okay. As of all right.
Do you even want to invite that? Do you want to invite that into his?
What, sleeping with him? No, I don't know.
Because as they get
I say this today that I wouldn't sleep with him. But you know what I mean? These snakes can live to be like 20, 30 years old. So who's to say that 10 years later, when he's just as big and I done had him for so long, that I wouldn't fall asleep with him around my neck? You know, like
right.
I would probably naively trust him that much. You know what I mean?
And you build that bond already, and then you feel them wrapping you up. Like, hey, hold up, hold up.
Well, the thing is, we're not their prey.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's the real thing. Believe it or not, rodents' temperature, their live temperature is like 110 degrees. We're 97.3. So like they even give up a hotter or a warmer, should I say a warmer heat signature than humans. So anytime that you're getting bit by a snake, it's for one or two reasons. Typically, he didn't identify what you were, or two, you startled him, and so he did what he first thing to do is to
retaliate.
Is to protect himself, right?
God, I never knew that. Actually, that's a good fact, right?
I mean, it is being. Think about it. Even though he's not a venomous snake, but I mean, you've been seeing me rub on him. You've been seeing him sit here this whole time, and you ain't seen him attempt to bite me at all.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
And
if he does, if y'all do see him attempt to bite me, I believe he's going into shed, and his eyelids are looking a little cloudy. So that just means that he can't identify what I am. You know what I mean?
Makes sense.
Yeah. I know too that it's either shedding, or they say, well, with the turtle, they could be sick too. So it's they get like cloudy looking, and then
Well, he's definitely going in the shed. He ain't sick.
Yeah. Why do you give them bottled water?
Because the fluoride and the chemicals that's in tap water, and plus, how many times have we got a text message saying don't drink hot water because it's contaminated? You know,
Okay.
you don't want to give your animal contaminated water, and you don't want to give them tap water knowing that it's chlorine and fluoride within that water. You know what I
Okay.
mean? So filtered water is the best for any animal. If you
Okay.
care about your animal, you don't drink tap water like that, do you, Miss Lady?
I actually do. I actually
Oh,
do. I
no,
actually do.
I'm not a
Yeah,
tap
I
water
don't.
drinker. I'm not even gonna
Yeah.
lie to you.
But
Hey, she
I,
from New York. They different up there, bro.
yeah. Well, it's a lot of people who don't do it because what Mister just said. But I still, not to say that I drink it consistently all the time, but I will taste the tap water. I will taste the tap water wherever I am, you know, unless there's a notice that it's harmful, you know, by environmental notice or something like that. But other than that, I'm going to taste the tap water wherever I am or wherever I go. But I do nowadays boil my water, and I've had the also the filtration system. I forget what it's called that goes on your
The Brita filter or whatever.
Brita.
On the
I've had
faucet,
that.
on the faucet, yeah.
But yeah, so but I'll boil it, use a filtration thing and stuff. But I still will drink tap water. I don't shy from it at all.
Hey, that's funny you say that because
I'm so
remember
bougie because I don't be using this.
Yeah, I moved to Vegas and they let you know. They'll send like it's like an Amber Alert, but like, oh, don't drink the water. Like, don't drink the water during this time, or it's not good. Don't drink the tap water. Like, they would do that. Like,
yeah. Now, and when you mentioned New York, the Bronx is the borough that supposedly has the best water, according to what they say, because it's coming straight from the springs up in, upstate New York. That's what they say, but you can tell. I'd like to taste it too to see the difference from place to place, city to city, and state to state. And the Bronx water tastes different than Queens water, it's.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't buy into buying all of these bottled waters. I think it's just insane how it's gotten, and water was always free, so it's just boggles my mind. And many other people like that you're charging all this astronomical money for water. I grew up when it was water fountains all over the place in every park, and the water fountain was good in every school. And still to this day, guys, if I go into school or different things like that and I see a water fountain, I go taste it.
That's crazy because I grew up like that. I grew up drinking from the water hole, but now
look at that.
I go my mama, hey, you go drink from the water. Ain't no in and out my house.
That's right.
Water hole.
True indeed.
But now I go to the store, I buy core water. Just because water tastes different from me. Like I buy core water, like it just tastes like there's a taste. But no, I understand. I grew up like my mama. Hey, ain't no running in and out my house. Hey, stay outside or stay inside. Hey, you thirsty? Drink from the fucking the spigot.
Yeah. We did that too. BU, yeah.
Yeah, so it's like, all right, and then we just go about our business after that. Yeah.
Yep, we did that. Sometimes it could be your neighbors or whatever. You out playing somewhere. Somebody got the little hose. Like, can we get some water?
Honestly.
Yeah.
We used to have to, like, because we have a water hose, so we like, the spigot run into it. You ain't got no water hose, so you drink it like that. Yeah. So yeah.
It was so good to me. Water, when I can remember, it was so good. Huh?
I said I was a water hole drinker. But we grew up in the country, so our water was well water. I drink well water before I drink the city water.
Okay. Now There's plenty of places, but I know the Pocono area of Pennsylvania has a lot of wells still. A lot of people have well water.
Today is Soulful Sunday, and we do have
Let's get
some
it.
questions for the night. Lady Alva, can you
Yes.
describe any recent setbacks that you may have faced and how that has affected you?
Oh my goodness. Recent setbacks. It's always a setback coming. But for me, the setback is family, mothering, and my children, which are the last two are 18 and 24. So it feels like a setback because of their navigation and how they think and with their lives, which is not harmonious to what the foundation I have set. So it feels like a constant setback for me, I'm learning how to, while I continue to try to learn how to accept it, where not as a necessarily setback, but just as part of life and the trials and tribulations that come through your children. It's not necessarily that they're doing anything like bad, but it's just the matter of not being harmonious with the expectations of what they should be doing, concerning more so themselves personally, their lives, their direction, like definitely my son, and then the balance of home and the duties that they should partake in at home, Yeah. So that's a constant, setback for me. Is really disturbing at times, but I keep having to try to balance myself. But I'm really like, how do I handle it? I'm really feeling like I'm done. I want to be done.
I get it, but they are grown. They are grown.
I'm done. Yeah, because if I can't keep myself harmonious concerning me with that, then I think I need to cut loose. I'm done. That's something I really don't want to do. But if it has to be done, I'm really trying to just constantly wrap my head. It has to be done. I'm done. Go ahead and find your way. But because the rebelliousness with me, that's not going to work. Yeah. So it's something. It's something. But so I'm digging more with that into my own authenticity. I really think it's necessary. I need a moment to just really continue to develop in my authenticity. And it becomes challenging to do that when you have uneven harmony going on.
Yes, ma'am. Have some, sounds like you have some unbalanced things that you want to have more balance and control over.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah. And you will. This too shall pass. Yes.
Yeah. Look, I just with that I wrote a little piece on it. I don't know, about that. Expressing my feelings. I think it came out pretty nice. A poem.
Oh, okay. You want to share it with us?
Oh, I will.
Look. Don't be hollering. But since you said something, look, listen to it.
I was considered it. Yeah, it's ironic that you asked me that question. So here we go. So let me see. I'm pulling it up on my phone. Okay, here we go. Now, I just wrote this, so I might not read it with the emphasis that it needs to be right now, but here we go. I am going crazy, continual hazy and mazy. Inside of me is light. Outside darkness is contrite. It's not a friend of me. It forms in many shapes and sizes and is an enemy, an old kin of me. But love wisdom has strengthened me. Sometimes I stand alone, you see, wandering, seeking where I should be. Just roaming alone, picking up pebbles that form the stone. I'm not lonely. I am only me, designed a peculiar beauty, full of duty and honor, masked in armor.
Hey, snap. Go ahead with your bad self.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Thank you. Now, what I learned, Mister, because you're a poetess, you know, I put my poems, I put it through Google. I've just started doing that.
What you mean when you say you put your poem through Google? Talk to me.
Yeah, and because I'm not well knowledgeable in different formats or, you know, the breakdown or the analysis of a poem, I'm just coming from my feelings. So instead of me like depending on friends and family, like, well, what do you think? I wanted to see if I can get some more insight. So AI is giving us that now. So I put that whole poem in the search of Google, and it says it gives you a whole breakdown. Like, so AI overview: the line just roaming alone, picking up pebbles from that form the stone. I'm not lonely is, and look, it's from Walt Whitman's famous poem, which I didn't know. You understand? Now, and then Song of Myself, the passage reflects a profound sense of self-sufficiency and contentment in solitude, where the act of observing and collecting small details, parentheses, pebbles, leads to a deeper understanding and integration of oneself with the larger world, the stone, parentheses. So then it tells you like the meaning of the quote. It gives you inner experience, self-discovery. It gives you bullet points, connection to nature, holistic view, you know, that there. So it's interesting that you can get these things like that. And then that's just Roman. Then when it picks up another piece, just one more thing. I am going crazy, continual hazy and mazy inside of me, picking that up from what I said. And then it tells me the text you provided is a free verse poem expressing a journey of self-discovery and resilience in the face of internal and external conflict. It explores themes of identity, solitude, inner strength, and the struggle against negativity. So then it gives you bullet points again, or subjects, and then bullet points: internal struggle and clarity, the nature of the enemy. It's good. Put one of your poems in there and let it get you to. So it's for me. It's teaching me of what I'm giving, what I've written. You know, it's really giving me the analysis of it, and it's on point. You know, it's on point of what I'm expressing, and the breakdown of their analytical view of it. Yeah. So yeah, it's pretty cool.
That is fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. I like that.
Yeah. Yep. So that's where I'm at. So I'm deciding to just continue to grow my authenticity. And I got a topic on that too. Maybe on one of my days, and on one of my days I'm gonna bring that up about authenticity. Because just to give a little bite of it. Like I'm sitting here like this, like when I'm feeling, which is what many of us that have it going through depression and in solitude, I'm embracing it, constantly learning how to embrace it differently. Like that's what I said, I'm just me, you know, and accepting that part of me completely.
Be you.
But right, yeah, be you, yeah, and not be somber or sad about it. Just recognize, but what can I do for myself in that space? So that solitude, and then writing comes, you know, that's what I do, and accept it, and grow in my own way, and accept the authenticity of me. And like here, I didn't get done. I'm like, I don't even feel like it. Okay, I got my little knots. That's okay, because I have my headscarf for. I'm just gonna show up and develop myself and let it be that way. Not have to worry about how I look, do this and that, look this and that way. Because no, I'm just need to grow in the space that I'm in and bring that to the presence.
Mm-hmm. I definitely agree with that, and I appreciate you sharing that. Actually, I definitely agree with that.
Thank you. I appreciate that you appreciate it.
I appreciate the appreciative. You know, hey, you know. Mister. Well,
I had to go get my friend. He was roaming a little bit too far.
Oh, okay. We didn't even notice that. He came off the mic.
Yeah.
He
I
dropped the
didn't
mic.
notice that at
Look,
all.
he dropped the mic.
Yeah,
He
he
said, I'm
dropped
out of
it.
And he
here.
dropped the mic.
He dropped the mic. I had to go get him. He was doing too
All
much.
right, so I got a setback. My setback was like me having to leave, like my kids went, and obviously we all know I moved to Vegas, and I'm home right now actually, but I leave back out tomorrow. That was a setback to me, but just like Lady Alva screen says, don't call it a comeback. You know, it's a setback, but it's like it's to move a lot forward. Like
Mhm.
I'm going through this to like bring all of us forward and everything.
Yes. Yeah.
And it's a change of environment. It's environmental change. Like it was 118 degrees before I left. You know, it's like it's a change of like life change. It's like a change of everything, bro. Like it's like the
Mhm.
people there are different. Like ain't no people like Florida people or Texas people actually. Florida and Texas, I don't know. They their own country actually. To be honest, yeah. I seen that when I went to Texas because I stopped in Dallas actually,
Oh,
and they remind me of Florida people. Texas is different too. So yeah, ain't no people like Florida people or Texas people, but yeah. You got to use your setbacks as
mm.
as your comebacks,
Mhm.
like as growth. Like you
Mhm.
gotta use that. If not, it's gonna bite you in the ass. Like that snake will. If you don't treat that snake right, it's gonna bite him in the
Mhm.
ass. So it's like it's just like that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. That's great. That's great for you to look at it that way. That's good.
yeah. It's a lot of changes, but you know, with change, you gotta adapt. If you can't adapt to change, then you can't grow as a person at
Mhm.
all, no
Mhm.
matter what.
Mhm.
No
Mhm.
matter if it's good change or bad change, you got to adapt to change.
Mhm. Mhm. What do you think about? Because sometimes I think that yeah, not just adapt to change, but just accept the change instead of trying to hold on to something prior to the change. You
That's
know what
not.
I'm saying? If
I
you
know what you
see the
said. Don't hold
change,
on something that's not gonna
yeah,
grow. Yeah,
yeah, see
yeah.
the change happening and okay, accept it and let it be, even if other things are left behind or are no longer part of the equation now, if that makes
I've
sense.
done that with. I've done that. I know exactly what you're saying. I've done that with friendships. Sometimes you gotta let people go,
Mm-hmm.
Woo! Woo!
and that's change. Like
It's growth.
and that helps you and that helps
Mm-hmm.
them.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're bringing problems to you, and they always calling you about negative stuff and all that. You know, you gotta let
Yeah,
them go.
yeah,
That
Yeah.
yeah,
lets you grow.
yeah, yeah.
You got and what's my saying? You gotta
Be you.
grow through.
Oh,
No, you gotta grow through what you go through.
through. Oh,
So
yes, you did
hey,
say that. Yeah,
so
yeah.
some I mean sometimes it's good to let things go. It's not negative.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good
Right,
thing.
right,
Okay, maybe we were toxic to each other, and then
right,
now we let each other go. Now you're doing good, and I'm doing good, and we're both proud of each other. So
right, right. Yeah, yeah. And so, would you say, and it's sometimes I find it's a very thin line process to really figure out or discern. I like to say, should I let it go or should I not? So like when I say don't call it a comeback because it's not a comeback, it's just a growth
yes,
of a trial that we have gone through.
yeah.
Yeah,
I agree with that
yeah,
100%.
yeah.
Me and you on the same page. We get it.
Right.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
on the same page. I
yeah.
get that.
So yeah.
But like I had a friend like for 20 years, I had to let him go.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and I wish him the best. Hopefully he wished me the best. And then
Mm-hmm.
like everything been going good. Like I wish us both the best, but like we haven't seen eye to eye in the past 5 years.
Yeah.
And it's like he's been your friend for 20 years, so you're trying to force it and make it okay. I gotta stick to this. Like, nah, let go. It's okay to let go.
Yeah.
And then like when you let go, like there's a breath of fresh air, and then everything just starts opening. Like you see everything, like, oh shit, like, you know, it was cloudy, now like it's clear sky. Like, yeah.
So I think that says something to people who, you know, have a lot of that take a great pride in, all my friends I've had since elementary, and you know, I mean, I'm not saying it's not good and it's not a profound and prideful experience, or, you know, to have that, but I don't think it makes it greater than one who doesn't have that, you know. Where
I met a friend. Look, I met a friend that I'm closer to him than I was closer to the friend I was talking about for 20 years. Like, and I knew him for like 2 years.
Oh wow. Mm-hmm.
It's just genuine, genuality. I don't know if that's the word, but we're gonna use that.
Yeah, I like it.
Like we use that, but like it was genuine. Like it's like time. It's not about time. It's about connection. It's about energy.
Yeah. I think the older we get, we realize, or we accept the concept that if something, whether it's the job, whether it's a person, whether it's even family members, if it does not mean us any good, if it's not adding to our life, or if it's not productive or positive, then we learn as we get older to avoid those things, and to separate us from those things. So if you're not adding to my life in a positive and constructive way, then I'm sorry to say it like this, but I don't want you here, because if you're not adding if you're not adding to the solution, you're part of the problem.
Yes.
True.
So if you don't want to be a part of the solution, you don't want to be a part of, you don't got nothing. Every time I speak to you, you ain't got nothing constructive to say. You ain't got nothing positive to talk about. You ain't got nothing positive going in your life. Every conversation with you is always negative. Your whole perspective is always coming from a negative space, a dark space. Why would I want to continue to add that to my life when I'm trying to elevate? And you sometimes trying to keep pulling me down. The hurtful thing in life is, as we get older and as we grow in life, a lot of times we grow apart from people and apart from things and apart from relationships. You know, you can be in a relationship with someone for 10 years and y'all grow, but y'all both grow apart rather than grow together.
Yep.
Yeah.
The same thing that you want in your 20s is not going to be the same thing you want in your 30s, in your 40s, in your 50s, and so on. As we go older, we always are developing and becoming different versions of our own self. We're still learning who we are right now. You know, Lady Alpha is a little older than us. No, not to your age. I'm just using it for an example.
Yeah, no problem.
She sees it. Hey, hold on. She sees
Thank
it.
you. I like, that's what I call myself, a seasoned.
No, Lady Alpha is a little more seasoned than the gentleman on the show. And even Lady Alpha can contest that she's still learning herself. We're always evolving and learning ourselves. So we always learning and evolving and learning new versions of ourselves. The person that we with or the people who surround us, you know what I mean? They have to keep accepting and falling in love with the new versions of us, you know? And sometimes as we grow and we get older, they may not like the new you.
Yeah.
That's the ugly truth. You know what I mean? Things that you used to find cool and things, music you probably used to listen to, you may not listen to no more. So the people that still listen to those and go to those environments and part of those communities that you no longer want to be a part of, that's where the separation comes. And then when you elevating people who are not ready to elevate yet, now, oh, you too good for us. Oh, you acting like you better than us. You know what I mean? That's when you get those people that get envious of your growth.
Hey, so what you saying, the new you, like this is a good saying. If you ain't talked to me in 6 months, 2 months, not even 1 month, that's the old me. You don't know the new me.
You don't even know me no more.
I grow every day. I grow every day.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yes,
don't
that's
know
right.
you don't know the new me, like,
Yeah.
so you're judging me on who you knew 3 months ago.
Yeah.
Maybe I had to change myself, and I knew I had to change myself 3 months ago, and I didn't
Exactly.
change.
Exactly.
I find that BU quite insulting when people do that, because it's been done to me over and over, and it still peeks its head out from
Yeah,
others to me, you know. And I call them, some people want to keep you incarcerated in what they know of you, which is something of the old of you. Then they don't want to see you as where you are now or who you are now. They still
yeah,
hold you to that. But those are people who hold themselves that way. You
Yes, ma'am.
understand?
Yes,
A
ma'am.
lot of people, like what
hey,
Mr. was saying, some people, growth is an interesting thing. If we look at human life, and from babies born, they're growing. We expect when our children at a certain age, they grow and go ahead and have their own lives. Now you're leaving the nest. So why do people think once that happens that, okay, you got your career, whatever, and you're good, just keep making money, but nothing else in you changes? Your mentality is still the same. What you do is still the same. Only thing that has changed is what your earnings and your assets. For
Woo!
people that do,
Oh,
that's the
she's
only
Christian
thing that's
today.
changed.
Yeah.
she's talking that shit today. Hey, she's talking that shit today.
So where's the real growth?
Where is the real growth? I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
And it took something just it took trials and tribulations to compel me or to propel me into something else, to see the shift and the change, the enlightening, and I like it. I want this brain to get more enlightened as it can. Let
Yes,
it
I love
go. Let it go. And it has nothing to do with assets at all.
Lady Albert, ladies and gentlemen.
She's talking her shit tonight.
Nice.
Um,
Now we're speaking on, the past, us, the present. It kind of brings us into some of our next topic, the present you versus the future you, if you will. How do you envision your future self in the next 5 years? Anyone can answer this question.
Y'all want me to go first, or I'll go first. Never mind.
You got it.
Next 5 years, I want to be a director of a company. Actually, I thought about this a lot. I've been thinking about this since I started doing construction. And a director, if people don't know, is you lead all projects. Like you're head of all projects. I'm a superintendent / I'm a project engineer. Like you lead one project at a time when you do that, superintendent, or you might lead two. But a director is you like there's a pyramid. Director is at the top of the pyramid. You tell everybody what to do, and then so you tell them what to do, and then but it comes with experience.
Yeah.
So for 5 years, like the lowest age of director that in the company that I'm in right now was 40, and I'm 35.
Mm-hmm.
I'll try to hit that by 39. Mm-hmm. I'll try to hit that by 39. And then but that comes with with even setting that goal brings opportunity for other companies. Like even setting that goal for this company brings opportunities for me to go to other companies and be a director off of just knowledge, off of experience, off of Mr. Working in the field. You've seen so many things, you've seen so many problems, and you know how to solve these problems versus the people that's in the office at the desk. They don't know. They just tell you what to do. This need to be done. They don't know how to do it, but you know how to do it. You know how to fix that problem. So that's my goal.
When you say a company, though, and I know you mentioned construction because that's what you're in engineering, will it still be, you want to stay within that business or director of you're gonna spread your wings to other types of businesses?
That's a good question. When that comes up, I'll have to see if it makes sense, as in sense as in sense, and sense as in money. So
Okay.
I just gotta figure that out. Like, is it money wise, or I start my own business? But like, yes, yeah, that's a great question. Yeah, you got to make sense both ways.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
But
I
yeah,
had another
necessarily.
question for you too.
Okay.
I had like I perceive from you that you like to be a boss.
Yes, because I'm a fun boss. Like, this is me. Like, what you get
Yeah.
is what you get.
Yeah.
But I started at the bottom, so I know what everybody goes through. So
Yeah.
it's not like I don't treat them like I'm in charge. Like, they're my friends.
Yeah.
But when we get to work, it's work time.
Yeah.
And then after work, we can hang out, like all that. But work is work. I'm all about production. That's it. Production.
Strictly
If
business,
we get
nothing personal.
Personal.
Yeah, hey, if we
There you
get
go.
done in 3 hours, I'm gonna pay you for 8 hours. That's
Nice.
it.
Nice. Nice. Nice.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
Montana, like Montana, no, hey, if we get done in 3 hours, I'm gonna pay you in 8 hours. Like, that's it. Like, cause that's the job got done. That's it.
Nice. Nice. Yeah.
That's superintendent. What's up, Montana?
Montana Cobain in the building.
Hey, Montana.
Hey there, hey there. What y'all talking about? I want to get paid.
Hey, we talking about you.
What? What happened? Talk to me,
No,
Willis.
wait, Mister.
Since we got you here, Montana Cobain, since you done slide in the building, brother. How'd your interview go, bro?
Oh, interview went very well. You know what I'm saying? Job secured. Start in about a week or so. So
That's good.
everything's on the up and up for that.
All right, wait, clue me in. What kind of for an interview dealing with trucking, or you sprouting
Oh
off?
yeah. I had some things come about. You know what I'm saying? So I was hit with a decision to either continue pouring money into an endless bottomless pit, or you know what I'm saying, the choice of coming back home. So I chose to come off the road. So basically no longer about to be OTR, about to be still trucking though, but I'm gonna be home every day, every night, working for somebody else again, basically, instead of being my own boss.
You're your
But
own boss now.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I was wondering. Okay.
Yeah, but like I said, some things happened, you know what I'm saying? So it was like either I could you know, go belly up damn near, trying to, what I'm saying, bounce back and do all this, or I can just say, you know, fuck the truck and go work for somebody else and run my bag back up. You know what I'm saying? So it was more so an easy decision because end all be all, I was planning on getting off the road and either way. So, you know what I'm saying? That the situation just made the choice much more easier.
Mm.
I
was thinking about getting into trucking one point in time, but in the around 2018, I was thinking
that would have been the perfect time to do it.
Yeah.
I don't let nobody do it now.
Why?
It's because the market is just it's fucked up right now. It's real fucked up. And then everybody thought that the orange man was gonna get in office and everything was gonna turn around. Well, he's been in office, shit turned around.
Hold the fuck up. Who's the orange man?
We all know who the orange man
is. With the blonde hair.
Y'all leave my Trump alone.
Everybody thought that, everybody was screaming, oh, Trump back, man. Trucking gonna be back to where it was. No, it's not, man. We are fucked up. Trucking is fucked up right now. The national average for a load per mile right now is like $2.50. How's the average for $2.50 a mile when the average for diesel is $3.50? That's, you know what I'm saying? So like, come on, like that's not I can go on and on and on and on.
He said the math is not mathing.
No,
So-
it's not. It's really not.
So what are you gonna do with your truck then? You gonna keep
Fuck
your
that
truck? Huh?
He gave it back. He gave it back.
I gave it back. I wasn't done paying for the truck.
Oh, you were leasing. Okay.
I was buying it outright, but I wasn't done paying it off. And
Okay.
well, yeah, you might as well call it a lease. Basically, I owed like shit. I think I owed like 27 grand on the truck. But I put it to you like this: when I went to the mechanic, the nigga said he needed $5 grand to start.
Just for starting?
Starting, wow.
Yeah, just to start. Not
Not even knowing what. Not even know what he gonna be starting on.
Yeah, it's $5 grand to start. You know what I'm saying? So
start.
it's like, you know, that's why I was hit with the decision. Like, okay, I give you $5. Okay, let's just say hypothetically, I had $6,000 left in my account. That's it, just $6,000. So you telling me I give you $5 grand? I'm gonna be out of work for Lord knows how long, because if you're saying that's the start, that means the end price is gonna be about double, triple that.
Could be.
And I still got bills. I still
gotta pay these bills. So you want me to give you $5 grand out of my last 6 and these bills, and I still got 5 hungry mouths to feed? Nah.
Can't do it. Yeah.
Nah, won't do it. Shit.
So, if you don't mind me saying, Mr. MBU, from this Montana, he should answer that 5-year plan question.
Oh yeah, let him do it.
He right on there.
Oh, what's my 5-year plan?
Yeah, Mr. Seb, where do we see ourselves in 5 years? Did I say it right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Shit, sitting on my back porch with my acres, looking at my other truck that I done bought, watching the kids do what the hell they do on their little toys I bought them. Basically, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a truck till I die. You know what I'm saying? This is my passion. This is what I love to do. So, I don't see myself not driving a truck. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not just a money thing for me. It's my passion. I love to do it. I found something that I love. You know what I'm saying? I look at trucking the same way I have to look at the military. So, and I used to always say they was gonna have to kick me out of the military. I was gonna be the guy in the wheelchair. They still salute me. So, you know what I mean? Like, I found my passion. I found my lane. I hit the gas, and I know my niche. I know what to do. I know how to do it. You know what I'm saying? It's just, you know what I'm saying? It's just a minor setback for a major comeback. You know what I'm saying? Nothing but a hurdle in this road called life. So in 5 years, I see myself, you know what I'm saying, looking at whatever truck I done bought again. But this time I'm cashing out. I'm not doing no more payments. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? It's my second time doing a truck with payments. I'm cool on that. So, you know what I'm saying? I'd rather just, you know what I'm saying, cash out, either out my or go to the bank and get a loan. Whichever one works first. You know what I'm saying? Whichever one works for me at the time when I'm ready. But ideally, I like to just go ahead and cash out this time. And you know what I'm saying? If it's got to sit in the backyard till it's ready to go back on the road, then that's just what it's gonna do. But I plan on working this job that I just currently got for about 3 to 5 years, because they have a lot of benefits and, you know what I'm saying, health things that I'm going to take advantage of, especially with me having Crohn's disease and stuff like that. And my mama been on my ass, my old lady been on my ass. You stop this, you need to go see a doctor. I'm like, I've been good. They say you don't know that. The doctor knows. Well, all right. So you know what I'm saying.
You gotta take care of your health. You gotta go.
So you know, I'm gonna go back and just basically go get seen or get checked up. I know I'm good, but it's nothing like having it in black and white saying that you're good. You know what I mean? So that's basically where I see myself in the next 3 to 5 years. Sitting back, chilling, you know what I'm saying? Just watching these damn kids grow up. That's all I plan on doing, man, because I gave the road the last 6 years of my life, literally. I mean, you know, from getting home late nights on Fridays, Saturday mornings, and leaving out Sunday. Like, I gave the road everything I had. That's why I was successful. That's why I was so successful in it and able to do the things that I did. And, you know, these guys can tell you, you know what I'm saying? I've come up a long fucking way. And, you know what I'm saying? So now it's just time for me to really sit back and reap, what is it called? The fruits of your labor. I don't want to butcher the saying, you know what I'm saying? But it's time for me to really sit back and enjoy that. You know what I'm saying? And sit back and enjoy my kids growing up and stuff like that. Because I'm not gonna say I abandoned them, but I did miss a lot of time. I miss birthdays. I miss, you know what I'm saying, hospital visits. I missed the birth of my second child. I missed a lot of shit that I said I would never do. But you know what I'm saying? It was sacrifices that had to be made, you know, in order for me to get to where I am now. So that's
Yeah.
you know, that's just pretty much basically where I see myself sitting back somewhere on my house, on my acres, chilling.
I have a question. Will you go back into locally your own trucking business? Or you just
Yes, that's the plan. Yes, that's the plan. I'll never step foot back on OTR ever again. I can
what?
sit here
Tell us
and
what OTR is.
over the
Over the
road.
road.
Over
Yeah.
the road. Okay.
Over the road. Yeah, OTR means over the road. I don't give a fuck. I don't care how much it's paying. I'm going to be home every night.
Okay.
That's one vow for me. You know what I'm saying? I done had the truck stop that smell like piss. I done had the hookers knocking on your door at 3, 4 in the morning. I done seen that. I done ate most of the food that most motherfuckers can think they can eat. I done seen most of the cities. There's probably only like 5 or 6 states I have not been to. You know what I'm saying? I done seen the world as far as trucking. I gave it my all, you know what I'm saying? Now it's time to give my family my all. And that's just what I'm gonna do. And that, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like in order for me to do that, I have to be home every night. You know what I mean? So that's just how I plan on doing it. And then, you know, like I said, when I buy this truck, I've already got in contact with a few companies I could lease my truck onto. That's locally. But you know what I'm saying, you know, if the numbers are right and you know everything is everything, then I'll just run it up under my own numbers, but I'll still be home every day. Basically getting up like I'm about to do with this job.
Uh-oh. He's frozen.
All right. Let's keep it going.
He's frozen. Well, my answer is
I agree with him.
yes.
Yeah,
It's a good, it sounds good. It's beautiful. Yeah.
It sounds like he misses family. So
Yeah, it's
I
nothing
agree
like
with that.
to enjoy your family. That you know, that's the connection. You mentioned connecting before. That's super important, always important. But sometimes we do have to sacrifice, or we choose to sacrifice for whatever our bigger picture is, or whatever the need is for the now. But yeah, to have it and come back and yeah, and your kids are still young, so and some of them are just toddlers still, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I got a
so
2-year-old, a 4-year-old, and an 11-year-old.
yeah, that's beautiful. Nothing wrong with that. And whatever sacrifices anyone, if Cobain, you got to take from doing that, that's okay. Like if your lifestyle, because some people have to experience that, the lifestyle might have to lessen. Your assets might have to lessen. There might be some sacrifices there. But I always say it's okay to sacrifice that if you want to invest the emotional, mental love and kindness into your family. That's golden. That's golden. That's golden.
Yeah, that's a fact. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I may not, you know, be able to stop through Houston and stop through Atlanta and all that like I want to, but shit, hell, now I'm just planning more vacations. You know what I mean? Like, it used to be I get paid to go to Miami. Now I'm gonna go to Miami to fucking party.
Right.
You know, because I went viral about.
Let me know when you go to Miami.
Oh, I will. I went viral about. Of course, I mean, sometimes you don't take sand to the beach, but you know.
I'm from Miami. Let me know when you go there. I'll meet you there.
But nah, I went viral about 2 years ago on Facebook after leaving a review on this. Leaving this review on this little Dave and Buster's type ordeal they opened up here in Fayetteville, and one of the few comments was, "Oh, he don't get out the city. He ain't never seen nothing. He ain't never experienced nothing." So I just simply replied, I said, "I get paid thousands of dollars to leave my house. What the fuck are you talking about?"
That went viral.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Because they opened up this restaurant. Well, they opened up this restaurant / arcade called Main Event beside the mall out here, and their service was trash, food's trash, and you know we paid what I went by. What really pissed me off was my boy, it was my son, it was my boy's son's birthday party, and he bought the birthday package. And in the month of us, they were trying to rush us off the bowling alley, saying, "Oh, we got to get y'all into the other room so y'all can have pizza and everything." So the little hostess started being rude about this shit. So I turned around like, I'm like, yo, I know you see all these little, you know what I'm saying, little youngins. We trying to round everybody up. Like, we'll get there. So she started, yapping at the mouth. And I just told her, I said, look, I don't argue with women. I looked at my sister and my lady. I said, but they will. And we can nip this in the bud right here, right now. You know what I mean? And like the food was just garbage. Like, and they were charging so fucking high in price. Like, ain't no way. You know what I'm saying? It was basically very overhyped. And I wasn't the only one to leave a bad review about it, but I just the one that went viral about it. And you know what I'm saying? So, you got them haters in the comments and talking what they talk about. And I'm like, he broke, all this and that. So I'm broke, but I spend $1,000 to throw a fucking party every year. But I'm broke though. I get back to my community. Do your homework on me before you talk about me.
That's right. That's right. That's right. I like the phrase you use in your dialogue here. She went to start yapping at the mouth. That's so Southern. It's so country. I love it.
That's that Carolina shit.
I will hold on to that because a lot of women do that. She went to yapping at the mouth even after.
Yeah, man. Like, bro, I'm not finna argue with you. Not at all. I'm not. I got an old lady for that.
I got my sister and my lady right there. Yeah.
What? And they love that type of shit. Ain't no talking.
Yeah. As a grown man, we don't argue with women.
No, we don't argue with women.
We don't argue, period.
We don't argue at all.
I don't even.
We don't argue at all. It's not an argument. Look, I had to tell a young man at work the other day. We was having a conversation, and it kind of seemed like he was going in the wrong direction. And I had to halt. And I had to halt it and say, "Hey, look, I'm not going to argue with you.
I'm not.
I'm not going to argue with you, especially about safety. Like it's not an argument, nigga. Mm-hmm. If you can't help me, say you can't help me. Say less, my nigga. Like you ain't all this extra dialogue. We don't got to have
that. Yeah. One of my children is like that. My third child, my daughter, she's the second daughter. But I tell her, I'm not doing this. I'm not going to argue with you. Everything is an argument. Like I can like a good argument, which some people like to say debate instead of good argument. But it just don't make no sense. Like, make it make sense. Like, what are you arguing about? For what?
Yeah.
All of this extra stuff. That's not the point.
Yeah. I like to tell my children I don't negotiate with terrorists.
Oh, man. I like it.
Man, listen.
I like it. I say though, no negotiations. That's all I say. I've never said that one though. That's a good one.
Now that's all they are is fucking terrorists. All them damn demands they be having and shit.
Ooh, it's crazy. It's crazy. And this what did my third child? I said, y'all talk about have told me, she has you toxic. I'm toxic. You the one coming with an argument on everything I say. That's toxicity in itself. Listen to how you talk amongst your friends. It's all toxic. Listen to the shows y'all watch, these reality shows of these women wagging each other out. This is toxicity at its finest. Y'all are the ones that's toxic.
Nah, you ain't lying.
Shoot.
You ain't told no lies.
Mm-hmm. So
what we got, mister?
Oh, I thought I was going next. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah. All right, so, hey, Lady Alva, you.
Thank you. My 5-year plan is to have the Hummingbird Network up and running. I want to have the Hummingbird Network. That's what I see. Because I don't want to keep doing all that I'm started to do and all that I still have to do. I don't want it to just be me. I want other content humming under that umbrella, the Hummingbird Network. And it's all about pollinators. It's art for change, pollinators, because that's what y'all are. To me, y'all are hummingbirds. You know what I'm saying? People who are putting a change in the world, influencing the world for the betterment of humanity. you know. So yeah, that's what I want to see in 5 years, or at least see it coming together, or right at its peak of finalizing in 5 years. And for me,
I
it's
like
really
that word you use, pollinating. I
yeah,
like that.
yeah. I want all type of good content like that, you
Yeah.
know, and joy and you know, and fun and joyful and exciting, and you know, just but good. It has some good it has some good stock about it. For me, it's crunch because, you know, once you get a certain age and like, you know, you don't have any more, well, enough energy all the time to have setbacks and, you know, and do again. So it's crunch. So I really want that. That's what I just come to. I just came to that realization. You know what? It's the Hummingbird Network. And then where I'm sitting back and let other people do their thing and let it continue on throughout the world, even when I'm gone. Legacy, Hummingbird Network.
Okay, so with that being said, before we get to Mr., what are you gonna do working towards that? How are you gonna work towards that?
Okay. So like now I have the radio show, right? So, and that one show that I do is for women living positively with HIV and all things concerning HIV, although I do incorporate other health issues and things of such of goodness. But that's part of it. I'm talking to a young lady now that I had met over social media during the time of COVID when everyone was getting into these different, you know, online and stuff. She's a DJ, so I want her and I to get together and do a show. Her name is she calls herself Miss Q, Susie. So the Q&A show. You know, I want to do that. So she's Q, I'm A, Alva, Lady Alva. But it's questions and answers. And she's an actual DJ. So she'll be spinning. You know, I want to do that. Put that under the umbrella. And she also has a name which is called Syntax Radio that she's established because she's been a DJ for many years. But and then I want to consider like us to partake in that too, under the Hummingbird Network, and anything that maybe we do also individually to bring that all under the Hummingbird Network. So when I get back to when I move, hopefully this really goes down to a bigger space, and then go back to my cooking show and get that finished off. So that under the Hummingbird Network, content, just content and content, but good content.
Okay. Mr.
Yo, in 5 years, Harper Chain Podcast will be a multi-million-dollar income backing podcast, and all the hosts on the podcast will be in their 7 and 8 figures. And I will be also doing spoken word poetry and touring the world doing motivational speaking.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I can tour with. Can I tour with you? Can I go with you?
Of course, man. You my manager.
I know I get on your nerves sometimes.
You my manager, man.
Mm-hmm.
I can be the manager.
Yeah.
Oh shit, we out here then. Yeah, we good. We good.
Yeah.
All right, what we got next?
You can be the man. You can be the manager because is be you way or no way. So, all right, you know, as long as I know, you know, man, if you managing me, you're gonna always get your way with what's going on with getting me where I need to be. Like, nah, nigga, I need this nigga here now. Like, so, and I know you want to get paid, so you're gonna make sure I'm paid. So,
yeah. Look, from what I've learned, the little bit I've learned, you gotta let him have his way. If not, full-blown tantrum.
Hey, look, but it works for me if he's my manager. That means whatever that nigga want to line up, get set up for me.
Yeah.
That bitch gonna make sure it happens. Like, so I ain't even worried about it.
And see, that's why I asked you, B, are you just with as a director, you stick it into what you do now, or you want to spread out in other
The director,
yeah,
the director, he handled it's the same shit. He handles
yes,
everything.
exactly.
So what I say it goes. And I'm not trying to
He
be an
loves
asshole,
that.
but
He loves that.
that's just me. I'll be you. And I let people know straight up. But
Sounds good. It
Right.
all sounds good.
See, I'm a good coach. I like to put people in position I know they benefit them, and that's the role that they already good at. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I agree with that.
Brings out the
That's the
best
realest
of
shit. Yeah, that's the realest shit you said in a couple episodes.
Yeah, I agree too. I think he has that knack for sure. He has that insight, Mister, for sure.
Appreciate it.
And
Because
that's just coming from me experiencing what he heard and saw in me. Yeah, because I don't take any of that lightly. It's good when somebody can see you and say you can fit in this puzzle here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's right.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
For real. Now let me ask y'all another question. We can go around and everybody can give their own perspective on this. How do you feel about your present self right now compared to maybe the person that you want to be in the future?
I'll start with that.
Okay.
I feel good, but then sometimes I'm struggling in my present self at the same time, and that piece signifies that, or signifies. I like to say signified the poem that I read. It's an internal struggle. So I feel that I just have more growth to do to embrace this continual newness of me. And in that growth process, and not be afraid, just step into it and seek it out, and let whatever it is be, let it be, and grow in it and explore it, and come to a better understanding of it. But it's not always easy, because you have the pieces of you of before, and then there's now, and then the now is ever changing. So, and then for me also, having the health issue that I have, having lost things that I've lost, having not been able to work the way I used to work, and all of these different setbacks. So it even is more difficult, and really mentally difficult, because sometimes I may not only have $1 in my pocket, but my house is sufficient. So, what I'm saying? Yeah, home is going to be sufficient. But wow, I'm like, really? Like, wow. And it's hurting, and it's a struggle to, but all these other good things are happening. I have developed the hummingbirds. I'm on Art for Change, all of these things. And, and it's not like it's nothing is really, like, say, fast enough for where you want it to be, when you want it to be right now, but then that's okay. So it's all those things, and feeling okay, and that about me. That made sense. I see y'all shaking and nodding, so yeah.
Can you re-ask the question, mister?
Yes, sir, no problem. In what way do you think sorry. How do you feel about your current self versus compared to the person that you want to be?
All right. My answer is I feel like
I'm sorry,
Lady Ava.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Because that what I want to be is completely secure and settled in it. That's the end. Mm-hmm.
Okay. My answer is
thank you.
I feel like I'm at my strongest point right now as a person. So I'd rather get through my strongest battles right now. I want like everything that's gonna come in me. I want it to happen now. So because I feel like I'm at my peak right now. So I want everything that's gonna fucking happen. That's gonna be a problem. That's gonna be anything to happen now. So I have the mindset and the vulnerability and the confidence to handle it now. Like that's where I'm at right now, because I want to get through that phase, because like I said, I'm at my peak right now, and I want to get through that. Yeah, I want to get through that. So like, why not have your biggest problems where you're at your peak, so you can handle those problems because you're at your peak, and shut that shit down? Why not?
I have an answer to that, but go ahead. I'll hold it until.
No. I want to hear your answer because I can keep going. Keep going and going. So
what I'm hearing you say, I like what you're saying, and why not? Because it just don't happen that way. That's why not. You never get all the problems at once. But here's the thing: with you being at your peak, this is why
dog in the building.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
What up? Yeah. Hold on. We're talking. Let Lady Ava talk right quick.
When you're at your peak, remember that. Keep it. Store the information, because what you're looking for now, all the problems that happen and you free of them, that's not going to happen. So when they do come, revert back to your peak. You're ready. That's what a lot of our peaks are about. We are ready for what is to come.
I like that. And with that being said, is I want to teach. Like, I got people under me that I teach. Like, I talk to like my work. I don't even call them workers. My friends. Like, I put them on the same mindset as me. They're not going to be exactly the same mindset as me, because it took years of this. I've been trained like mentally, but like I got them to fall back on. Like, and I fall back on whoever they teach. It's like a triangle. It's a family tree. Whoever they teach, I teach them. Whoever they teach, and then they teach and they teach. So, but yeah, I'm at my peak right now, and it's not my peak, because the peak is gonna get peakier. That's not a word, but I just made that up. I ain't gonna lie. I just made that up.
I like that. Peakier.
It's gonna get peakier. So once I reach that peak, I'm gonna reach another peak. But like y'all get what I'm saying. But so that's I want all the problems to come now. I done went through so much already, and it's been so hard to get here, and it's been like so hard. Y'all see me cry on this podcast, like y'all seen everything. Like I cried here, like everything. So it's like it's time. That's it. It's time. It's time. That's it. And that's all I got to say.
I like that. Law dog. So the question on the question of the subject right now is, how do we feel about the person we are right now today compared to the person that we may want to become? You want to answer that for us?
Right now, today, to the person we want to become, that we want to become.
Yes, sir.
I feel about right now. Well, right now at this moment, I feel like I'm at peace. I got a sense of I'm grounded right now, so that's good. I wasn't a minute ago, so right now I'm grounded. So I feel good on all across the board. I feel better than what I did a few months ago. In the next couple of years, though, I don't know. Next couple of years, I want to be a business owner. I don't know what yet. I'm trying to figure out my next business venture, but I do want to be a business owner.
Hell yeah. All about a business, baby. All about a business. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. I think for me, I appreciate the growth that I done had currently within myself. Like you said, Law Dog, within a few short months, maybe last year, I done seen a lot of growth within myself, stepping out of my shell more, being more, doing things with purpose. You know what I mean? Doing things intentionally, and being intentional when I do things, if that makes sense. And I think the person that I am looking to become is just on the other side of greatness, and I'm just always chasing to get to that greatness point. You know what I mean? Or to that peak, if you will. I feel like I'm peaking, but I don't think I'm at my peak. If that makes sense.
Bravo.
Yes, sir.
Montana, we lost Montana, man. There you go. Hope you get back in. Hope Montana get back in here, man. Timing. Do y'all believe there's a right time for anything, or do you think that time is all based on a person's readiness?
I think timing is important. It's the right time for everything. And it is based upon your readiness. Coming from faith-based, God's time, and that's where I stand. God's timing is perfect. And he will not give you anything that you're not ready for, because God doesn't want to see you fail. He wants to see you succeed. Yep.
Okay. I respect that perspective. So from your perspective, you believe that everything does happen in due time, and there's a time for everything, correct?
Absolutely, yes.
All right. I respect that perspective. BU, what's your perspective on that, brother?
I think timing wise, what I think is it's unpredictable. Like you may not want this to happen at this reason, and then at this time and the point, but you got to take advantage of that moment. Like some shit might happen. Like I didn't expect this to happen right now, but like let me take advantage of this moment. You get what I'm saying? So I mean, timing is it's all about your perspective. Like, cause like I can have this shit happen now. I didn't expect this. Like what I said 5 years from now, it might happen tomorrow.
Right.
And then I ain't ready, but like I gotta get ready.
You gotta get ready.
Yeah. So it's like, yo, all right. So I gotta put my big man boots on, and we gotta stump through this yard.
Respectfully. Law Dog, what's your perspective on that, my dog?
Back off what he was saying, I feel like time. Whatever's meant for you, when it's time for you, that's when it's gonna happen. Even if you think you're not ready, it was supposed to happen right at that time. Because you either gonna get ready and get on board with it, or you're gonna fail at it. But either way, it was supposed to happen when it happened.
I like that. I like that last perspective. Like it was either way it go, it was supposed to happen where it was supposed to happen. Whether you fail at it or whether you were successful at it. I like that perspective. I like that a lot. I think for me, I think it's a little bit of mix of everybody's perspective on it. I think things does happen in a certain alignment, but I also believe that there's no such thing as waiting for the right time, because I feel like if you keep waiting for the right time, the right time is never gonna happen. So I feel like at some point, if you are the type of person that's just waiting for the right time, I feel like the right time may never happen. You don't know if you're gonna wake up tomorrow. So I feel like I encourage any of us that is feel like we're just waiting for the right time. I mean, the right time is now. I mean, I feel like if God gave you these 24 hours and
and they gave you that idea that, and then he already gave you. He gonna guide you through it. But you got to be able to step out on faith. You got to step on them stairs before seeing that there's the stairs there. You know what I mean? That's what true faith is. And until you're able to and willing to do that, you're gonna always be sitting there waiting for the right time. And what gonna end up happening is the time will pass you, and that time that you was waiting for is gone. You know what I mean? Because if it's parables in the Bible, for people who are of faith, there's parables in the Bible that says that God gives all of us different talents, and then there's people who did things with the talents that they gave them, and then there's some people who hid their talents and to give it back to God. You know what I mean? And then God said, "Well, like I gave those to you to do things with. You hid it in the world, and therefore you miss your window, and then you look for me to give to you something, and I already gave it to you." You know.
Hey, you just said some shit. Hey, you just said some shit because I believe in short-term goals over long-term.
Yeah, me too.
Because those lead to your long-term goals, your short-term goals. Like, I want to do this tomorrow. That's gonna lead to your goal, your long-term goal for next week. Like, I want to do this next week. That's gonna lead to your long-term goal for the month. Like, I believe in that, and I've been practicing that. I've been working on myself. Hey, God been working on me. I've been working on me too. Hey, me and God been talking. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you.
I want to.
I love it.
What you said, Mr. With the time, I like that. A lot of people wait. What's the phrase I have for it? When people wait, that time is human design. It's not divine time.
How about that?
I like that.
When humans wait, you said when humans wait, that's human time. It's not divine time.
Correct. Human design time, not divine time. Yeah, human design, not divine time. Because I gotta make it rhyme to make sense.
I like what you did there, Alvin. I appreciate it.
Yeah. We have this idea. What you took my mind back to. I remember as young adult, some of our friends, I'm gonna wait to have a child. I was pregnant and gave birth at just turned 18, my first child. I'm gonna wait. I'm planning for what? They're planning to have so much money saved and this and that. But like you said, you don't know if you're gonna live tomorrow. Actually, none of us know we're gonna live a second from now. Like, boom, it could be over, So you planning. That's the human design. And we have been indoctrinated in that for many and many years. And I think that's what brings so much of this to the world, and unkindness, because people who don't go along with that design, or people who live and have less and just want to say that this is how I want to live. I don't need. It's like they're picked on. They're not valued because of this human design.
What you got, Lotto?
For our time.
He said about
But I missed the question. Because my phone.
Rebuttal. What you got? I think you want to ask him, BU, right? Because he already gave his time.
Yeah. So, Mister, what we on next?
All right, we're gonna go through the 10 fun facts for August 31st.
Hold on. All right, yeah, I don't have those. All right, y'all go through.
Yeah.
You don't have them?
Nah, they didn't send through to me.
Didn't you say I at the beginning? He asked the question.
All right, Lady Hour, you want to run through some of those? You can run through 1 through 5, and I'll do the others.
All right, I can handle that. Here are the 10 fun facts about August 31st. National days. August 31st is recognized as We Love Memoirs Day and Trail Mix Day, really, in the United States. The trail mix that we eat, really. Yeah, that's interesting. Then we have historical events. In 1897, Thomas Edison patented the kinetoscope, a device that paved the way for motion pictures. Nice. Then we have labor history. The Dublin lockout, a significant labor dispute in Ireland, began on this day in 1913. 23rd day, August 31st. No, I'm sorry. I read that wrong. 243rd day. August 31st is the 243rd day of the year, with 122 days remaining. Who even thinks of that? Like, what? How many days is the day of the year? That's interesting. I like that. Huh?
That's crazy.
Yeah. And number 5 is Independence Day. Trinidad and Tobago celebrate their independence from the United Kingdom on August 31st. There we go.
Okay.
Hurricane season. August 31st falls within the Atlantic hurricane season, which officially runs from June 1st to November 30th. Astronomical events. The month of August is known for the Perseid meteor shower, which peaks around mid-August, but can still be seen at the end of the month. Famous births. Notably, the first day of school often falls around the date in many parts of the U.S., marking the end of summer. How about that?
Yeah, it used to be.
It used to be. Them kids is already in school now, right? Cultural celebrations. It says many countries celebrate various harvest festivals during this time, and summer turns into fall. And as y'all see, they're already selling all the Halloween stuff already. Yeah. Thanksgiving stuff is already into. I think Christmas light stuff already. They getting that money and stuff right already. Famous works of literature was published on August, including Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. Wow. Was published on August 31st in 1861. I didn't know that book was that old.
No, 1816.
Oh, hold on. I lied to you. 1816.
Yeah.
1816.
Yeah.
That's still pretty old. What celebrity birthdays we got today, Lady Alba?
We have Van Morrison, born 1945. He's a renowned singer, songwriter, known for his hits like Brown Eyed Girl. Then we got Richard Gere. That's my guy. Born 1949, acclaimed actor known for his roles in Pretty Woman and Chicago. Debbie Gibson, born 1970, pop singer famous for her hit Foolish Sweet. I kind of don't remember the tune of that one. And then, how are we pronouncing this name? Ishak Perlman. I believe I pronounced it right. Ishak Perlman, born 1945, world famous violinist, celebrated for his musical talent. And we have our good old, we miss, troublesome Charlie Sheen. Well, wait, is that the father or no? That's Charlie Sheen, the son.
That's Charlie Sheen.
Yeah. The father's Martin Sheen, born 1965, actor known for his roles in 2.5 Men and Platoon. He was
like 2.5 Men is a good show. Hey, Uncle Booba, hey, Grandma watched that shit faithfully. You know that.
It is, but he was excellent in Platoon. Now,
I like him
Estefan, born 1957. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I like him in Walt.
Finish it.
Yeah.
We'll let Unc end the last 9 minutes. We're gonna end it before 2 hours. Finish it, Lady Alba.
Oh, okay. Gloria Estefan, born 1957, Grammy-winning singer known for her contributions to Latin music. And now, these facts and birthdays bring a unique flavor to today, August 31st.
Hey.
Okay.
Shouts out to all
Right.
the Leos and August 31st birthdays.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, Unc. You missed a lot of the show. How you been, Unc? You got like 9 minutes.
No, it's been all right. We've been working and staying, just working. That's it. Working, staying to myself. That's it.
What made you join the show? Because I ain't hit you up about the show. You just joined randomly.
Well, I remember I was caught up in the game, and I remember the time. And I was like, "Oh shit, it's already past 9:00." And I was like, "Hey, so let me jump on." I know they'd be at least to almost 11 at least. So let me jump on.
Yeah. That's what's up, man. We appreciate you, bro. We appreciate you trying to come on and kick it with it.
This is a good game too. Fourth quarter, 24-24. 2 minutes left. Notre Dame came back. They were down 24-7.
Oh man.
All right, so what you think about the sports? Roll Tide got whooped the other night by Florida State.
I'm a Florida State fan, so you already know I was all in. So we finally look like we got us a quarterback again. That's all we were missing.
So how far do you think Florida State going?
I don't know. That's just the first game. I got to see what's going on with the quarterback and how they gel with the offense. Buddy, good. I like he transferred. I'm glad we got him, but I don't know. That's one game. I can't go off of one game.
Yeah, I feel that. So
I'm just happy. We should be ranked now, though. I know that.
Oh no, we gotta see. I don't know. We'll see tomorrow, or we'll probably see Monday. Well, tomorrow is Monday, actually. Goddamn. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, I don't know about all.
We should be more high ranked. We should be at least.
So
We should be ranked.
Y'all think y'all be the best team in Florida? You got the Hurricanes and you got the Gators.
As of right now, I think we're the best team in Florida. Hell yeah.
Okay. That's interesting.
The U just showed me, but they ain't. Nah, the U was definitely ain't the best team.
I've seen that too.
They let these boys come back.
Yeah. All right.
We went up on Bama. Bama ain't come back.
Yeah. Hey, that is. Hey, some real shit. Hey.
But did say something.
Hey, so let me talk to you right quick, because I know you're a weed connoisseur. Hey, the weed in Vegas. Hey, nigga. Hey, that shit hitting.
In Vegas?
You gotta pull up on me.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. I went to Vegas. Yeah, no, that weed, man. The first one that got the plane.
Pull up on me in Vegas. Yeah, that shit.
Oh, yeah.
I don't even smoke weed, but when I hit it, hey, that shit was. Hey.
Nah, that weed was good in Vegas, boy. That's the first place I went. Literally off the plane, went to a dispensary. Literally.
And then Mister, he's smoking the blunt now.
Yeah. And they had the 24-hour dispensaries and all. Well, yeah, boy, I was, man, listen.
Well, everything there is 24 hours. Everything there. Yeah, everything is 24 hours.
Y'all all go to a dispensary? Nobody? Do y'all get it outside of a dispensary?
I used to see a plug.
Yeah, I would.
You would?
Yeah, it depends if I know the person, the way they getting their read from. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. I used to be the what you call it, the dispensary. Yeah. I grew out of my ways.
The dispensary taking it in or giving it out?
Giving it out. I don't care for weed. I don't smoke weed. I don't care for it. But I'm a businessman. first.
Oh, well, the
Always.
way you was just talking, like you kept saying, hey, like that weed was good. Like I
You
thought,
gotta try your product.
oh, okay.
You gotta try it. You gotta try it.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't smoke weed. Like I'm
Mhm.
not. Hey, Unc can tell you that. Like, I hit it one time, and I'm like, man.
Yeah. I like the medicinal side of the THCs. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it helps with a lot.
Huh?
Yeah,
Yeah, it helps. It helps with a lot.
yeah, because Unc got a lot of back problems, so it helps his back and all that. All that stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
All
Okay,
right,
they
so
just made
Mister.
it feel, man.
All right, let's wrap this up, Mister. Let's get it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. We appreciate everybody who's been locking in with us, man. Don't forget to like and subscribe and tell a friend by Art for Change. We are always going to look out for artists of all spectrum of art. If you paint, if you draw, if you sculpt, if you sing, if you play an instrument, if you write, if you're a poet. I mean, if you do any type of art, you write books, you write comments. Hey, look, come through, talk to us. If you have a licensed professional, like we want to talk to therapists, we want to talk to law professionals, we want to talk to people that sit in those seats, politicians, mayors. Hey, if you're ready to have a conversation with people in your community and to have opinions about making change happen for the positive and productive and constructive to move forward as a people in unity. So yeah, we'd love to have those conversations with you. Until next time, don't forget to go to the official Art for Change Instagram page where you can get those discounts if you go to our highlight section. Molly Bees, she gives some wonderful cookies on her website. We get 10% if you use the Art for Change promo. Same thing for Old Glory. Now, if you go to our Instagram page, go to our highlight section, we have all of these websites posted. The other one is Patriarch Water, where they have oxygenated water, and they get it by the cases. And it is if you're a person that like alkaline, if you're a person like purified water, I advise you to go on there and get that discounted water using that promo code Art for Change. Until next time, do anybody got something productive before we close out?
Yes, sir. In order to teach, you have to have learned. In order to teach, you have to had learned.
Lodo,
Yes,
you got something? You got to end this statement, Lodo?
I'm just saying, stay grounded, stay driven, and stay out the way.
Yeah, I like that. Stay grounded, stay driven, and stay out the way. Hey, you can't get no better advice today. What you got for the people, BU?
Small goals lead to big goals. That's what I got.
True.
We ended with baby steps is better than hesitation.
To go.
Okay, I see the little piggyback. I see the little piggyback.
Yes, sir.
Let's get it.
Hey man,
Yes.
peace out, y'all, man. We love y'all. And always can catch us on the audio version, man. Don't forget, all streaming platforms, man. If you like the audio version, peace and love, baby. Till next time, Art for Change.
For sure. Stay blessed.